Hello, my name is Rowan and today I'm reading The Orangutan by Penny Tales on Fiction Press. This is a cute, funny little fable. So, without further ado, let's begin. Once upon a time, in the lush green forests of Borneo, there lived a particularly orange orangutan. He had always been a bit of a dreamer, a bit of a thinker. He liked to ponder over the vast multitude of marvellous things that popped into his head during the day and often the night. One of these things was the moon. He loved watching it every night. He loved seeing how it changed shape and size. He loved noticing that it was brighter some nights than others, and how it sometimes changed colour. What he really wanted, though, was to go there. The question was, how? There was an enormous, very old, wise tree in the middle of the forest. It was a hollow tree. The empty space inside it contained all the ancient legend and secrets of the forest. It had been there since time began. It was under this tree that the orangutan was sitting one night when the idea came to him. He looked up. The moon was a huge silver ball in the silky black sky. It was right there at the top of the tree. If he climbed up through the hollow tree, he might just be able to reach it. Full of excitement, he called out to all the other animals in the forest to tell them his plan. They all came and gathered round the tree. The orangutan explained that he was going on a rather special journey. He was going to climb up the inside of the tree and reach the moon. The other animals all thought this was quite wonderful and watched as he began to climb up the inside of the tree. They waited for a very long time, when at last the orangutan's head popped up through the top of the tree. He looked as if he was touching the moon. He waved at them while pointing his other finger at the moon. The other animals were amazed. He was indeed touching the moon. He was shouting something down at them. Unfortunately, they were so far down that they could not hear what he was saying. He kept on talking and talking and talking. One by one, the animals all fell asleep. At last, the orangutan came back down from the tree and found all his friends fast asleep. Feeling a bit silly now, he tiptoed away and hid. The next morning, the animals woke up and looked around them. The orangutan had gone. "He must be on the moon," said one. "He's gone where no animal has gone before," said another. They were rather worried. "When will he come back?" they asked themselves and each other. They decided to wait by the tree for his return. The poor orangutan did not know what to do. In his hiding place in the bushes, he had been listening to them. How could he return? He couldn't tell them the truth now. They thought he was on the moon. He felt ashamed of himself and sorry for them. After 7 long nights had passed, he eventually came up with a plan. When the animals were fast asleep, he crept to the hollow tree and began to climb up. He spent the rest of the night at the top of the tree next to the shimmer of light from the crescent moon. As dawn began to break, he watched as his friends woke up. He waved down to them and shouted, "Good morning!" They looked up and saw him pointing at the crescent moon. "Look, look, he's come back!" they all shouted. They waved back happily, pleased their friend had arrived safely back from the moon. You can find a link to Penny Tales' profile below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to us, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Goodbye for now.